Welcome, Anthony Hudson with you. Today, back at the Gabba. The sides would be pretty happy with this turnout. Well, joining me is the former Melbourne skipper. He played 226 games with the Demons, Gary Lyon. Welcome, Gaz.
Hi, Hutto. I'm excited for this one. Even though this is an exhibition match, Hutto, we expect that both teams still want to win.
Today we have Brisbane coming up against Carlton. They run on in full confidence. They're looking sharp, and the crowd are appreciating it. I'm really looking forward to seeing how they play today.
You're right, Hutto. It's a big day for the Carlton defenders. They can stop Brisbane from being dominant inside 50. They've got a big chance to win this.
Brisbane lifted by the roar as they make their way onto the ground. The banners are ready for the players. The captains make their way to the centre circle for the coin toss. And here we go. It's Brisbane taking on Carlton. Martin finds his man on the move. It's a turnover. Cameron heads for home. He delivers with a drop punt. He celebrates hard after that. The first goal of the match. Back in the middle, has the rucks go at it. Cruiser palmed it down. Drives it out of the pack. Curnow got hands to it. Hunted him down beautifully and wins the free. Unable to create the space.
A great defensive effort.
Ball hits the deck. Zorko takes it well. Wants to keep it moving. Moves the ball by foot. Answorth gains possession. A long driving kick. Ball off hands. Doherty landed in his back on this occasion, applying the physical pressure. Curnow steals possession. Birchall powers through the tackle. Gathers it now. Birchall unable to lay the tackle. Walsh with a chance to light things up. Just sneaks in from behind. Less than a goal of difference. Carlton right in this. Easily takes the mark. He's put it out on the full. Tapley gets the opportunity to have a shot for goal. Just hits the post and a minor score. Carlton get it back to under a goal. Andrews uses his pace. Goes the long option. Can't take possession. Archie gives away a free for in the back. Wiedering releases the ball. A stab kick from Murphy. Just gave it away. Tips it towards half forward. Archie hammers it at goal.
Bad finish results in the behind.
5 points the difference. Can't take the mark. Hacking it out of there. Murphy didn't mark it. Fisher drives the kick. Intercepts the ball well. Lyons kicks it. Petreski-Seaton gets a quick kick away. Answorth spills it. Keeps it moving. Slips the handball to Martin. Cripps running off for a break. What can you tell us, Gaz?
I'm really enjoying this one, Hutto.
We'll get a stoppage. Martin won the hit out. Takes possession. Just dismisses his opponent. Moved on by Robertson. Good mark on the run. McInerney kicks hurriedly. A long way from home. And it goes a long way. What a goal. That's his first. Smiles all round.
He did really well there and gets the reward. That came off the back of some good work further up the ground.
About to resume hostilities. Clears the contest. Picks up the loose ball. McKay couldn't hang on to the ball. Gets the ball out of heavy traffic. Couldn't take it. Gives a don't argue. Sweeping handball. Moves it by foot. Hipwood grabs that one. Wouldn't want to miss these opportunities. He likes his chances from here. Hipwood couldn't be happier with that goal. That's 3 in a row for Brisbane. 17 points the difference. With the ball now. Cripps comes away with the ball. He flicks it over. Rayner going for number 1. Pretty happy with that one. The Lions doing well at the moment.
That goal will be a real confidence boost. You can see he's up and about now.
Back in the middle now. Slapped away. This is Martin. Can already tell that's not too good. He looks injured. That doesn't look good. Don't think he'll be coming back. There isn't long left in this quarter. It's going to be deemed as deliberate. Tapley sets his sights on the goals. He takes the shot. Umpire not fooled by that effort. Pays the free kick. Neal flicks it over. Couldn't keep the ball in play. Umpire calls for a throw-in. What are your thoughts at the moment, Gaz?
It's just not enough.
What did you make of the first term, Gaz?
Brisbane started well. Now it's time for them to do it for 4 quarters.
Gary, does anything stand out in the stats?
Brisbane are getting the ball inside 50 more than the opposition, and at the moment they're capitalising.
The second term ready to get underway. Centre bounce. Martin with the hit. Dow keeps coming. Winning the ball in the air was virtual. Goes with the kick. Off hands from McCluggage. Zorko just landed in his back. Just sends it into space. Chose to kick it. Out of bounds, right on the 50. Ball back into play. Martin thumped it clear.
Thank you, guys. I'll have it.
Swats it. Clean from the half volley. Probing kick inside the 50. Terrific mark there with a driving kick. Spills the mark. He's worked hard and probably needs a chance to rest. Has to do better than that in the mark contest. Offline or behind. Brisbane over Carlton by 24.
On.
Gets onto a massive kick. Andrews leading the race to the loose ball. Elects to go backwards. The ball goes over the boundary near the 50. We'll get the ball tossed back into play. Thrown in now. Curnow thumps it clear. Collects the loose ball. Martin links up with a chance to run. Gone! What a tackle!
Beautiful tackle, Hutto.
It's going to be close. Searching for a teammate. Plays on. Missed the target. Ball collected. With it needs to lead.
You're right, Hutto. He's gone missing lately.
Mops up the loose ball. Andrews got the hands free. Always look like they're behind. Unable to make any inroads there.
Brisbane have turned the ball over a lot trying to play aggressively. It's where they turn it over which doesn't make it as dangerous.
McKay going for number 1. That's the sort of goal that can get the team.
He knew that was home as soon as it left the boot.
Thumped clear. He looks like he needs a spell. Intercepted. Decides to go back now. Zorko looks to convert this opportunity. He slams it towards goal. His teammates rush over. Brisbane lead by 21. Umpire ready to resume play. Martin thrashes it. Fantastic chase and tackle. Didn't get away from the tackle.
Fantastic tackle.
Berry going for number 1. The Drop punt sails between the big sticks. He celebrates hard after that.
A great bit of play that resulted in that goal. Carlton can't seem to find the footy. It's pretty simple. If they don't have the ball, they can't score.
He lays off the pass, dishes it off to a player on the run. Carlton looking for some scoreboard respectability. Plays on from the kick in. Looking to rebound with this kick. Witherden runs after this one. Keeps it alive under some pressure. Looks okay off the boot. Walsh, love kicking that one. We're back in motion. Big thump from Martin. And we'll get a ball up. Can you tell us anything at the moment, Gaz?
This game needs a spark at the moment.
There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Big thump from McStay. Curnow handballs out in front. Betts is streaming past and gets the footy. Betts throws the ball away. Move it on. Looks up with the kick. Ball gets cut off. He heads for home. Unbelievable. And they put it through. Look at them celebrate that effort. Carlton now only trailed by 14. Thumps it clear. Hits him hard. Snaffled up by Berry. It's cut off by Gansworth. Just gets it onto the boot. Betts couldn't snaffle it. The ball mopped up. Through for a rush behind. Andrews searching for a teammate. Coughed up by 18. Now we will get a ball up. Hammers it. He's got the football now. Curnow picks it up. I'll have it.
Brisbane are making the most of their ruck dominance. It's one area of their game that seems on top here.
McStay clears the contest. Thank you. Ball tossed back in. Curnow won the hit out. Here's Gansworth, shrugs the tackle. Movement by hand. Zorko hacking it out of there. McCluggage wants to play. You've seen a half now, Gaz. Your thoughts?
Brisbane will go into the rooms at half-time with plenty of confidence and back themselves for the second half.
Got hands to it. Any thoughts from you, Gaz?
Brisbane are getting themselves into the right spots at the moment, and they're cutting off these opposition kicks.
Thanks for that, Gary. An exciting second half to come. See you again for the third quarter. The third quarter about to get underway. Back in the middle now. Punches it clear. With the ball is Walsh. Kneeled now. It'll be a ball up. What can you tell us, Gaz?
It's a really entertaining game of football.
The umpire calls for a stoppage. Martin hurls it away. A bit too hard with a push, and it's a free kick. Neal drives the kick. They chase after the loose ball. Puts on a big hit. Rayner gathers it now. Found a way through. Getting in the way was Answorth. There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Thrashes it. And now Cripps. Dow coming off for a spell. Well, now it's a ball up. Martin just swats it away. Finding the loose ball was Cruiser. Just put it on the boot. Ends up turning this ball over.
Brisbane have been giving the opposition a chance to move the ball around freely, which is working because they're getting on top once they force a contest.
Nailed it. Ball over the line. Ball tossed back in. Martin thumps it forward. Sweeping handball from Rich. Lyons moves it now. Cameron marks in a bit of space. He takes the shot. Archie couldn't keep his hands on it. Look at him, he really enjoyed that one. Now they lead by 19. Back in the middle to resume play.
Brisbane are in front in the clearances, and it's allowing them to create pressure up the field and scoring opportunities.
Martin leading the ranking points on the ground.
He's the most dominant player on the ground at the moment.
The umpire plays deliberate. Interesting call. Interesting handball. McInerney needs a chance to rest. It's a turnover. Uses the hands instead of the body, and it's a free kick. Hands that ball to the opposition. He's enjoying that goal. Brisbane doing well at the moment.
Some great... Brisbane haven't been winning the ball as often around the contest, but it's what they're doing after the initial contest that sees them in the lead.
The kick releases the pressure, collected by Zorko. There'll be a ball up in the centre square. What can you tell us at this stage, Gary?
I'd really love it if these teams took the contest to the next level.
Robertson takes aim. He takes the mark. This is kickable by his standards. Normally a good shot on goal. He acknowledges the crowd. The margin is 31.
He did really well there and gets the reward. That's a really good...
We're back in the middle to resume play. One down is in his possession. Neil manages to get it onto the boot. Quick handball. Betts keeps coming. They really need a goal on the board now. Oh, just hits the post. Just wasting opportunities in front of goal.
Brisbane have actually turned it over more than the opposition, but they haven't allowed that to translate into scores. It's why they're still in front.
Marks now and can send it back. They get around him after that effort. Carlton close the gap to 24. Clears the contest. Cripps made the tricky bounce look easy. Handballs to a teammate on the run. What a lovely goal from there. He's excited about that one. They are gathering some steam now. Cruiser gets onto the ball. McCluggage quickly onto the boot. Doing well to intercept that kick.
The Lions just aren't running for each other or creating space to work into. And as a result, they haven't been able to earn many set shots inside 50.
The umpire calls for it. Punched away. He decides to go for home. Goes wide from behind. The Blues now only trail by 17. Lucky to be on the receiving end of that decision. Slick with the hands. Betts releases it under pressure. Not happy with that kick as it goes out on the full. Putting this one through would give Carlton plenty of confidence. Rayner wins the marking contest. Decides to kick. Made the tricky bounce look easy. Just gets the kick away. Takes the chance and says, thank you very much with that goal. He loved that one. Brisbane with the ascendancy over Carlton, leading 62-39. Thumps it clear. Takes possession. Fights the good fight. He couldn't hang on. Rayner can't hold on to the tackle. Receives the handball and takes off. No questions about that decision. Already kicked a couple of goals. This for number 3. Camp handballs. Goes by hand to Doherty. Holding the ball. The ball's knocked loose. 30 metres out. A tough chance from here.
I agree with you there, Hutto.
Can't quite sneak through. And only a behind. Brisbane starting to... And there's the siren to end the third quarter. The scores, Brisbane 63 to Carlton 39.
Brisbane fans will be hoping they can hold on and get a memorable...
We have 1 quarter of footy ahead of us. Let's go. We're back in the middle now. Cruiser with the punch. Collected the ball well. Ball up in the centre square. What do you make of the game so far, Gary?
I'm waiting for something to change the way this game is going right now.
The possession caused a turnover. I'll have it. Martin with the hit. Under pressure and keeps it alive. We'll get a ball up. Thumped by Martin. Decides to keep it alive. Turned it over. Hands that ball to the opposition. Bailey coming on. Ball up called. Punches it clear. Finds the loose ball. Gets the loose ball. It'll be a ball up on the outer wing. Hammers it. Has it now. Cruiser. There to mop up. Charges with intent. Wow! How good was that? Celebrating hard. Carlton behind by 18. Back in the middle now as the Rucks go at it. Thrashes it. They can create from this. Had plenty of the ball. Wins the race to the ball. Going for goal number 1. No problems with that kick from Cruiser. Gets some rewards for his efforts. Carlton reduced the margin.
They're looking. Brisbane are converting their opportunities in front of goal. They're taking their chances, and that's why they find themselves in front.
Birchall had it, lost it. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
Yeah, he's having a real quiet match, Hutto.
Lyons wins it back. Slams it onto the boot. McStay doesn't take the mark. Plowman landed in his back on this occasion. Chips it towards half forward. A chance to gather the ball. It'll be a free kick for that high tackle.
They can take the sting right out of the game here.
Rayner heads towards the goals. He's put it through. Congratulated by his teammates. Brisbane with a 3-goal lead.
This is how they can score big, Hutto. If they can do that on a consistent basis, it's massive. It's great to watch, Hutto. Plenty of excitement. When you're able to convert in front of goal like Brisbane, Cav, it's difficult to see you behind on too many occasions.
Well collected. Manufactures a handball. He gets his hands on the footy. Gets a quick kick away. Gardner drops the mark. We'll have another ball up. Anything standing out at the moment for you, Gaz?
There's some great skills on display right now. It's a great match.
Umpire calls for the ball. Cruiser with a big fist on it. Rushes with the kick. Kicks hurriedly. Curnow cuts it off. Does well to keep it in play. Toss back into play. Cruiser thrashes it. 18 gets the loose ball. Just gives it away. He hasn't seen much of the footy so far. Runs it over the boundary line. Ball back into play. Thumped clear. And we'll get a ball up. Swats it. A good job. Keeping it in play there. Well, it'll be a ball up near the boundary line. Cruiser got a fist to it. Kept alive under pressure. Eventually, the ball goes over the line. 18 now heading to the bench for a break. Umpire tosses it in.
Brisbane are taking advantage of their ruckman's ability. It gives them first use at the stoppages and forcing the opposition to defend.
Walsh comes away with the ball. Well, it'll be a ball up near the boundary line. Winning it was Cruiser. Keeps it alive under some pressure. And the ball ends up over the line. The umpire will throw it back into play. Clears the contest. We'll have a ball up close to the boundary line. Punches it clear. Found a way to keep it alive. McStay crosses off the tackle, sees it over the boundary line. The umpire will throw it in. Thrown in now. Thumps it clear. He gains possession. And the umpire will ball it up. Cruiser thumps it clear. Under pressure, but keeps it alive. And now we'll have a ball up. What are your thoughts at the moment, Gaz?
This is a classic game we're seeing right now.
Cruiser thumped it clear. Kick goes inside the 50. The final seconds of this one tick down. A poorly executed tackle there. Wiedering elects to kick. Doherty looks to get onto the football. Rich was taken high in the tackle. He looks like he needs a spell. Oh, what a goal! Congratulated by his teammate. It was Brisbane. Your final word on today's game, Gary.
Sometimes you're just happy to walk away with the 4 points. They weren't at their best, but they did what they had to do.
Final scores are 75 to 51. That's all for today. On behalf of myself, Gary Lyon, thanks for joining us. We'll see you again soon.